Do you all know why I'm hosting these rallies here in England? Out of anywhere in the world, I'm doing it here. It's because this is where the most awake people live on earth, believe it or not. This is where the spark resides for humanity. And what happens here sets the tone for the rest of the world. After the last rally, it started to really dawn on me. This is the front lines. We are the resistance to the new world order agenda. I mean, think about it. Nobody else anywhere in the world is coming together singing, "You can shove the new world order up your ass." So because this is the front lines, we must set a precedent of what we are no longer willing to take, what we are no longer willing to stay silent about. So by having these rallies, we draw the line, and the line must be drawn. We are here to draw the line and to help along the rising consciousness surrounding chemtrails and geoengineering. Most of us are here today because we already know the truth. And because we know the truth, we know that we are unique and we can see through the lies easily. And we feel an obligation to do something about it. And do something about it we must. Because we know the truth, we can see the chemtrails. Amongst so many who are still blind to them, we can see them. And because we know the truth, we can see the war on consciousness, this war on humanity. And because we are the ones with the eyes to see this war, we are the ones who must fight this war. We can see what is coming. We can see the writing on the wall. We can see not just the future, we can see the present. While so many others cannot see the present, we can see it. And because we can see it, we have got to show the others what we see. And we must reject it, resist it, and dismantle it. We have got to build a new way, pave a new way, a new future, our future, not their future, our future. One with life and humanity at the forefront, prioritized and respected. A future of hope, of reverence, of respect, and of freedom. A future for humanity, not against it. A future worth passing down to our children and grandchildren and grandchildren's grandchildren. Our future. They want us to think war looks a certain way. They want us to think war looks like guns and bombs and bullets and tanks, like how we see in the news and on the movies. They want us to think war is waged between countries and involves fights between borders. They want us to think at home our governments keep us safe and protected. But thankfully, we have been gifted with the eyes to see this war that already surrounds us, this war on consciousness, this war on humanity. But still, many will deny its existence and turn a blind eye. But let's think about this logically for a moment. If we went to another country and blocked out their sun, would that not be an act of war? What if we created drought or manufactured floods or fires or hurricanes on foreign land? What if we caused famine? What if we went to a foreign country and added fluoride to their water? A toxic, carcinogenic, neurotoxin poison proven to lower IQ. If we added that to the water of an enemy, Or what if we sprayed their breathing air and skies with aluminium? Would that not be an act of war? Is weather warfare not war? Is heavy metal poisoning via chemtrails not war? Were the lockdowns not economic warfare? Is psychological warfare not war? Are the jabs not war? They think that by controlling our minds, they can control our perception of war. They think that by controlling the minds of the people, that they will control how we react to the actual war being waged on us today. But the people are waking up, and we must help them along in their awakening. And when they finally do wake up and see this war that already surrounds them, then the real battle can begin, and only then can we truly pave the way for our children. We can see what is coming. We can see the writing on the wall. We can see through their bullshit. And because we have the eyes to see, we have the responsibility to stand up for what is right. We have no choice. We are waking up first for a reason, because we are the torch bearers. We can resist this agenda. We can do this in so many ways. By seeing the writing on the wall and knowing what is coming, we must prepare for a future that is nothing like the childhood that we grew up with. We must plan accordingly. By seeing the writing on the wall, we must plan for this by being a reaction to what is coming. So if they plan technocracy, we must plan farming and community resilience through agriculture. If they want to control commerce with the digital ID and digital currency, we must create an alternative means of commencing commerce, a new way of transacting goods and services. We have got to show the next generation that there is another way, and not just show them, but teach them and guide them and give them a torch worth bearing, pass them a torch worth keeping alive. For we are the generation of this transition, and we have the eyes to see what is next. Therefore, we must act accordingly. I see controlled opposition and psyops everywhere I look, everywhere I turn. They think that if they constantly muddy the waters, that we will be misled, that we will be confused, and that we may even just give up. So as I see it, we have a choice. We can either lead this revolution or they will. So what's it going to be? Are we going to let the New World Order controllers lead this revolution? Lead us to destruction? Lead us to technocracy? Lead us to a digital world with no soul? Lead us into 15-minute cities? Or are we going to do what we came here to do and lead ourselves? We have two very clear options. We can sit idle and watch, or we can lead the way. It is up to us. Thank you.